Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. Let that sunrise soak in for a moment. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, hey, West Texas. Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It's a chilly one. It's like the first day. Actually, yesterday was a little bit on the cool side. A big front came through. This is actually the first day I've actually broke out a long sleeve shirt. Yesterday was pretty cloudy. I like to try to do this little morning live stream on a Tuesday, but yesterday it was so cloudy and weather wasn't cooperating. Hope all's good with you. Yeah, exactly. Well, I have my Czech Stacker coffee mug here, full of some good coffee. I like admiring all this traffic that I don't have to drive in. It's not so bad way out here, but obviously as it gets closer into town, it gets worse. Yeah, it's interesting what all's happened, and even just with metals. Have y'all been acquiring any more? I've honestly myself stopped stacking because I just can't afford volume as much anymore. I've been finding a lot of cool things in my at my LCS. So I've just kind of been cherry picking the things that come in that people have brought. Still some finding some really unique things. For one, I was going to showcase today was this thing. It was kind of in the thumbnail. If everybody can see this. This by LCS. Someone had turned in this commemorative. It's silver. It's dated August 28th of 1971. It's presented to the members of the Franklin Mint Collector Society. If you're familiar with Franklin Mint, it used to be a very popular mint. I don't know if it's still in existence today, but they did a lot of collectibles and just a lot of patriotic type themes, and they also were involved in some of the minting of some of the international currency. Hey KP, I'm from Austin, Texas. It's Central Texas area. Yeah. How about you? So the inside of this basically reads something to the effect of, it says this mini coin is from a special melt containing silver that was carried to the moon on the flight of the Apollo 14. I know I'm not in the camera on that. I had to turn it. So this actually was set up. And if you read kind of the history here, I'll show it to you. Certificate of authenticity, but it says it was a limited edition mini coin. Accompanying the certificate was made from a special melt of silver into which it was placed 10,000 grams of silver that was carried aboard Apollo 14 on its voyage to the moon. So it's kind of cool. It's just something you don't see every day. So if I calculated out correctly, I think it was like maybe 20 ounces of silver that was taken to the moon, and it was brought back and then forged into these little commemorative coins from 1971. And to my point, would I stack these? No, but at this point, I really can't afford to stack as much as I used to. So if a deal is right, great. Otherwise, I'm just finding little unique things that folks are bringing into my local coin shop. So a little piece of history. Man, metal prices. I guess you could call this a dip. Um, I'm just curious. I see the metals going down. I don't know what they are right now. I forgot to check before I came out to do this live stream. But it's just crazy how it's gone up. It's come down a bit. I don't know if this is the dip. I don't know if we've hit the bottom of the dip and it's going to start going up. Um, my thoughts are I doubt it's going to go much below. It'd be nice to see $40 an ounce again, but I don't think it's going to go much below 40. Could be wrong, but yeah, yeah, exactly. West Texas. It was so easy to stack at $20 an ounce. I was fortunate enough. I got in at the right time, where I think spot was like $17 an ounce when I kind of had a infusion of extra capital, let's just say, after the pandemic and all, that I was able to do a lot of heavy stacking when it was like $17 an ounce. And then, even through the 20s, when it started hitting about 28 is when I started pumping the brakes a bit. And yeah, now it's at 48.21. Yeah. So and last night, I know at one time I checked, it was 46. Um, it's kind of been teetering around that. I was talking with some folks that think that it might on Friday drop even further, and that might be a better time to buy on Friday. We'll see how it goes. It's just so unpredictable. So the other cool thing, I'm going to do a little video short. I was surprised when I talk about unique things. Of all the years I've been going to my LCS, it's the first time when I one of my other live streams, I mentioned how people are, because of the spot price, they're turning in a lot of silver, and they're turning in some really unique items. And this is the first time that I actually found a Czech lion at my LCS. This is not a usual coin that gets traded through the LCS community. So I was happy to find this 2022 Czech lion. So it was really cool. Me and Czech coins, I couldn't pass that up. Yeah. So I'm still buying little things here and there when I see them, but other than that, I'm not really stacking much. And I know a lot of our community is a stacking community. It's just very hard to do it. In fact, I'm kind of wondering. I don't know if you guys have ever bought online, SD Bullion and Hero Bullion and such. JM, a lot of those big players, epic time of year is always Black Friday. All the specials they run. Heck, even AppMex, as much as I don't deal with them that often because of their crazy premiums, even they have some good deals on Black Friday. But I'm just wondering how the sales are going to be this year with the metal prices being so high. It'd be interesting because even if it's at spot and they run spot deals, it's going to be rough to buy much um, at all. I think the first Black Friday event, I was buying tubes, at spot and things that they have those crazy deals. But I had no problem dropping cash on a full tube of whether it was Britannia's. I think I bought one time Philharmonics from AppMex and some of the others, but it's kind of going to be hard this year. Catch up on the chat here. Oh, that's awesome! You got a coin from Czech. You have to show it sometime. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's good. So I'm going to take another trip down to my LCS tomorrow. Um, Before I moved, I was like 5 minutes from my LCS, so it was not uncommon that I would spend, several weeks or several days a week just hanging out, because that's what's great about my LCS is almost like a numismatic barbershop. The same regulars come in very regularly. We all sit around on stools and just chit chat about things, and it was an experience, almost like going to the coffee shop or going to the barber shop. It was just it was a hangout, and everybody just shooting the breeze and talking about everything from coins to bullion prices to local politics, national politics. It's a trip. It was always a joy, but it's a little bit harder to get to because now I'm about close to 40 minutes away. So I kind of have to plan those trips. So I try to make Thursday my day. So see what kind of cool things I can find. Oh, from Bangladesh. Wow. Yeah, I'm from US. Thanks for joining. Yeah, thanks for joining this live stream. Yeah, I go by Czech Stacker because I'm of Texas Czech heritage in this large part of a large Czech enclave that's in the Texas area, and I'm part of that. And for the longest, uh, I do so much more with Czech beyond just the coins. It's just my passion, my favorite things is collecting things from the Czech Republic. But I've been to Prague many times, have a lot of friends there. Um, big into the beer culture, of course. Do you know that the fun fact that the Czech Republic has the largest um, beer drinking per capita of anywhere in the world? You should Google it, look it up. It's a cool fact. There's more beer drinking in Czech Republic than anywhere else per capita, and I would believe it too, because wherever you go, it's just beer is just so common. I mean, there's some pubs there which are just great. You sit down, you don't even get to order. If you sit at a table, they plop a beer on your table, and you may ask, well, how do they know what kind I like? It's because a lot of the pubs there, the old pubs, they basically had one beer. I don't know what you want to call it, sponsorship or one particular brand. So if you go into Pilsner Urquell, uh, bar, then you sit at a table to watch a game, look at a menu, eat whatever. They're going to plop a Pilsner Urquell on your table. Sometimes they'll ask you because there may be some variety of Pilsner, lights, dark beers. I'm a huge fan of the Czech dark beer. Uh, that's great. Yeah, thank you, West Texas. Appreciate that. Yeah, I always use a few more subscribers. I'm going to get back to cranking out videos. I was on a roll for a while between shorts and videos, but as everybody knows, I've said it many times. I made a major move, and I'm still kind of unpacking things. I still don't have all my medals collected because even those, when I was had the house, my old home on the market, I dispersed my medals all over for security's sake. So I still haven't even collected everything yet. So I got a lot of good plans and see some videos coming out again. Let me see if I can tilt this just a hair because I don't know how well this phone does, but yeah, the sun's going to come out about right there. There might be some clouds in the back, but yeah, it's great every morning to just kind of sit out and watch it. It's I don't know what time change is going to do because I think U.S. has our time change this weekend. But when it changes, it might affect what this morning looks like. May have to hit work earlier, but yeah. Hey, I sure. Oh, let's see. It's right in Bangladesh. Yeah, I'm Man, I sure appreciate everybody dropping in. You never know who hops on. It's like I've been on it sometimes on the live stream, and I've had some of my friends from the Czech-In community in Greece, the country of Greece. I've had my friends from Prague that have jumped on because it's still middle of the workday there. So if I catch them on a break, they jump in. This Texas, you said, yeah, it's hard to believe that we're paying 240. I, that's exactly. Yep, that's exactly. You think about it. You're paying now more. I've seen in some cases more for a 5 ounce than you were for a 10 ounce bar. You know, just a couple of years ago, not that long ago. From Alabama. Hey, Silver Truther. Thank you for joining. I'm just sitting here watching the sun come up, drinking my coffee. I kind of where I'm at is up on a high ridge, kind of overlooks a valley, and yeah, it's just a great place to welcome the morning in. Oop, there goes that fireball. So it's just a great place to sit and enjoy the morning, drink some coffee, chat with everybody. I was talking about just a couple of things that I had found in the LCS because I'm not really stacking as much as I used to again because yeah, it's just the metal prices have gotten so crazy. So I said one of the things that I found here in the U.S. in my local coin shop that it's the first one that I've actually found in the coin shop, and that is a Czech Lion. This is a 2022. This is the bullion coin that is struck and issued by Niue. And you might wonder, why is a Czech coin issued by Niue? It's because the mint that makes the coins kind of you can parallel it to get in focus. Parallel to like the U.S. Mint for us. It's called the Czech Mint, and it's issued by like the U.S. Mint equivalent would be is the central bank in the Czech Republic. It's Česká národní banka, which is basically the Czech national bank, and they issue coins that are minted by the Czech Mint. And of course, those are all the official coinage for the Czech Republic or Czechia. So the Czech Mint also has their own numismatic lineup, which is like the main bullion coin is the Czech Lion. There's some newer designs I can show sometimes, but that's a bullion coin, and they can't issue it through the Czech National Bank because it's the Czech coinage, so they go through Niue. So on the back of these, typically you'll find an effigy. This one is Queen Elizabeth. Let me see if I can get it into focus there. It's the Queen Elizabeth. The current one is King Charles. It's going to be interesting because the Czech National Bank, not the Czech National Bank, Czech Mint is the previous artist who made the designs has passed the torch to a new artist. So it'll be interesting to see what direction those coins take. The other thing I highlighted was this. This is a coin because right now there's a lot of unique silver coming in because folks are, turning it in, and it might be difficult to focus now with the sun behind it. But this is by the Franklin Mint. It came in, and essentially it was to commemorate 1971. A batch of silver was taken up in Apollo 14 to the moon, and then brought back. And then all the silver was basically turned into these coins that were issued by the Franklin Mint. It's a trivial piece of history and nostalgia. Would I stack this? Of course not. But like I say, there's some really neat things coming into the my local coin shop now. Yeah, yep. Yeah, West Texas. That's a repeat of 2011 and 2015. Yeah, it'll be. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah. Um, I don't know about like a lot of talk about the dry powder and all. Yeah, do I have some? I'm waiting. I don't know how low it's metals are going to go anymore. But I do. So like even the goldback, that could be a whole different discussion sometime just on goldbacks alone. But when you start looking at a fungible, I'll say monetary means like a goldback, I started really thinking about that because Texas has its own goldback, its first one. It's not actually Texas, it's Dallas. It was a special one-time issue of y'all to commemorate Y'all Street. I don't know if you're familiar with it yet, but what it does is I started really thinking about it. It's the one thing that if I buy today, it's going to increase in value. And if you can use it for monetary exchange and I don't have to exchange it back to fiat in order to use it, I mean, that's great because you can buy these things at today's price. If the market goes up, down, whatever, you can take advantage of that versus a dollar that's just going to now, tomorrow may take $2. You have a goal back, and if you can exchange it as normal course of commerce, yeah, I'm starting to kind of see where there's a lot of potential there. Oh, thank you. Thanks for joining in Tamil County. Appreciate it. Thank you. Well, I am going to have to shut down the stream shortly because I have to prepare for office meetings. Having to work a day job, sometimes it's just a killjoy, but hopefully you can see this beautiful sun that's up. Thank you so much to everyone for joining this live stream. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. As I mentioned, I'm going to have some more videos coming soon. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this cool coffee and hit the day. And for those of you that it's midday or afternoon, I hope your day was great. And for everyone else in my time zone area, I hope everyone has a fantastic morning and awesome day. I'll catch y'all again probably next week. Thanks.